time no talk. I feel like the last time I recorded, so here's what happened. I've been recording videos and then I never edit them or post them. So obviously you're not going to see anything, but I did do like a Christmas decoration video and then it was too late to post it. And then I did like I was a mom for a day video and I also didn't post it. So you can blame my editing skills. But this is going to be like a little get ready with me and just kind of update you a little bit about my life and why I've been so MIA. So as you know, like obviously I have like a new job this year, so I'm teaching everything, which I really love. I'm not complaining about it, but I just feel like I need to organize myself a little bit more. So and the afternoons, that's what I usually do. Monday and Tuesday for sure, I'm always looking at stuff and seeing what I'm gonna do for the following week. And then I'm taking real estate courses right now, just because maybe in the future that might be something I'm gonna be interested in. So I'm taking the classes right now. It's 6 classes and then you take your state exam. So I just actually finished my 3rd class this weekend and I got a 96 on my final, so that was super exciting. But I'm about to start my 4th class and hopefully everything goes great. What else? Well, let me go ahead and start getting ready, okay? Just so y'all aren't bored. If you see me all over the place, it's because my stuff's here on my bed because I just don't have a desk here, so it is what it is, okay? But as always, I'm just gonna start with my little drops. I'm not gonna like talk about it because you already know what I do. Feel me? I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. But yeah, so I've been working out. I know like I always work out, but like this time I've been like really working out. I joined this fitness program. It was like a 6 weeks challenge. It was actually over. Today was the last day. And oh my goodness, the way my body has been transforming, like it's not like maybe some of you aren't gonna notice because you haven't seen me in a long time, but I can definitely see a difference. I've been drinking way more water and eating so much more healthier, and I'm super excited. I'm not gonna be doing the challenge for the following weeks, but I do plan to redo this one for 6 more weeks, and then me and my friend are going to do this other challenge after that. Well, it's not really a challenge, it's more like a workout routine focusing on glutes, so I'm super excited about that. And yep, I just feel like I haven't been on here for a long time, so I'm sorry if I'm a mess. I haven't done my makeup in such a long time. It's not even that I haven't like filmed, I also haven't like really done my makeup anymore because I got back into getting eyelash extensions just because I've been paying it every month and I never get them done. So I'm doing eyelash extensions. So obviously when you have eyelash extensions, it's just harder for you to do anything to your face. So I like them because it already makes you look like you have mascara on, which I need to get like a fill soon because they're looking not so great. So I do like them, but they kind of limit what kind of makeup I can put on. So yeah, what else was I gonna say? So I've been super excited because there's this guy. I don't really want to talk about him because it's just complicated, but he's very uplifting. He's like motivated me so much, and he's like the reason why I'm taking real estate courses and why I've been like working out and why I'm, I don't know, doing all these things. So yeah, nothing but good things. What am I gonna do? So let me go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick and then I'll come back. All right, so this was the best I could do. I feel like this one looks really nice and I didn't really try, and then this one I could not get it to look nice, but it's okay. But I know what I wanted to talk to you about. I really don't want to edit this video, so hopefully I don't mess up, because that's the only way I'll be able to upload it is if I just completely transfer it and then upload it, because once I start editing I get lazy and I don't want to do it. But I'm gonna do my eyes with the James Charles, which I think I had recorded a video, but I don't think I uploaded either, about like this Christmas haul that I did and what I bought. So this is what it looks like. It has all these colors, so I really like it. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I haven't done my makeup in such a long time, so I don't even know. But what I was gonna tell y'all is that I feel like sometimes y'all don't realize the things you say. Okay, so I feel like sometimes y'all do things without realizing what you're saying, if it makes sense. It's like y'all are kind of hating. Y'all are haters, I'm just gonna say it. Y'all are haters, but y'all aren't trying to be haters. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like sometimes y'all say comments that makes you sound like a hater. And I don't think that's what your intention is. I just feel like you don't catch yourself, or you don't put yourself in the shoes of the other person. So to you, it's just like normal conversation, but you're saying stuff that you shouldn't be saying. And I say this because I know I've personally experienced it several times, and maybe I've done it to you too, so I apologize. I think it's something, like I said, I don't think it's something that we purposely do. I think it's just something unintentional that we do. Or intentional, no, unintentional. I was like intentional. But like, for example, let me show you first of all. Look at this baby. Tell me he is not the cutest. He's the cutest. Alright, but like, I'm just gonna talk about, like, for example, whenever I bought my house. Don't mind that. That is looking a little ugly. I was 23 when I bought my house, and I got it just because I felt like it was time for me to move out. Like I always said, like, I didn't want to be, like, I'm about to turn 30 at the end of this year, right? So I'm still not married, so I feel like I would have hated to have been 30 and still living with my parents. Like, that's just not me. So I wanted to be independent. I wanted to buy my own house, and so I did that after like 1 year. So I would finish college, I got my job. After I got my job for 1 year, I saved money, and then I saved enough to put a deposit down on a house, and I bought it. And the rest is history. Like, if you know me, you know my house. I really like it. Obviously, I don't see this as like my forever home. I do eventually plan to rent it out and like get a bigger house for my family and I. But right now, this works. This is what I could afford, and I really like it. Okay. But then sometimes people come at you and want to tell you, they want to make you feel less, like saying, well, yeah, you have a house, but that's only because you got it when the market was lower, or that's only because you're not buying a house now. If you were buying a house now, you wouldn't have it either. And that's fair. I get it. Like, I know houses aren't as cheap anymore. Maybe it's harder for people to get homes. But then the only thing I'm thinking is, especially when you're around my age, like, I understand if maybe I was talking to a 5th grader and they're like, well, that's not fair because, and not even a 5th grader, let's say somebody who's in high school, and they're like, well, that's not fair because by the time I finish college, houses are gonna be super expensive, I'm not gonna be able to afford it. And I'll be like, yeah, I understand, like, times were different. But when you're my age, or you're around my age, and you're telling me it's like what I did, my sacrifice and my struggles don't count because it wasn't as expensive or as hard to get a house back then, it's like, you do know we're the same age, right? You do know that you were alive when I was alive. You do know that I was going to school in the summer, in the spring, in the winter, and that I would always buy like the cheapest thing so that I could save money to have this, right? Like, do y'all see that? Because nobody gave me money and said, hey, go buy your house. My mom and my dad were nice, but they never said, hey, here's your first car, or hey, here's money, buy your house, or hey, we bought you a house or a car, or any of that. Like, I did this on my own. So for y'all to kind of push it to the side and be like, yeah, well, that's cool, but like, you know, como decir, no estoy haciendo mucha gracia because now you wouldn't have done it. It's like, nobody told you to wait till now. Like, you all had the opportunity to go ahead and do that when I did it. all of you had the chance. So for y'all to talk and say it doesn't count, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't really care. I have a house, so that's fine if you think it doesn't count. But like, next time, think about what you could have done differently so that you could be at the same place that I'm at. And that's the tea. Just kidding. But like, it's not that I'm mad. I don't care. It's just like, y'all gotta be careful with how you say things. And then it's not just about that. Just like stuff in general. But like, let me go ahead and do my eyes, and then I'll come back and talk to you about more stuff. Don't think this is me complaining. This is just me talking about how we gotta watch what we say more often, you know? And like I said, I do it all the time too, so I gotta be careful. So I already put foundation on my face. I thought I was recording and it wasn't. So I was gonna show you the colors that I used for my eyes. I just did something basic. So I used this color. I don't know what they're called. This color, and this color. So again, this, and this. And yeah, but I was applying foundation right now, and then I realized that this was off. But what I was saying is that some people are very smart, and I'm not saying that's bad, that's a good thing. But when you're smart, you should be wanting to share that knowledge with other people around you. If you know something, or if you're really good at something, go ahead and share it. And people are gonna acknowledge you and are gonna go ahead and give you credit. And if they don't, eventually people will find out that it's not them and that it's coming from you. But when you try to keep something to yourself, like what for what reason? Like when you brag about how you're really good at something, but then you say that you're gonna keep that to yourself so that people can continue saying that you're the best, or so I guess it's your ego thinking you're the best. But you're really not being the best when you're keeping stuff to yourself that could be benefiting everybody else. Like, that's just not how it works. Share your knowledge. We're trying to build one another up, not tear each other down. If you see somebody is doing something wrong, don't just look at them. Like, help them out. Tell them what you know. Maybe you don't know, but maybe you can find them somebody who might know, or maybe you can help them out by giving them a few tips about some of the stuff that you do know. The world is just really evil right now. Like, just in like these past couple of days, there's been so much going on. So many deaths, so many murders, so many suicides, and it's because people feel like, I don't know, they just can't resolve problems by talking about them. There's just too much hate in the world, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, we weren't put into this world to kill one another. We were here because, you know, they thought we could become something great. Like, can you imagine, like, let's say I'm good at something, and then this person's good at something else, and then this person's good at something else. Like, we all have our talents, and if we were to put them all together, can you imagine like the great things we could accomplish? But instead, we're using their strengths as weaknesses, and we're saying, oh, well, they're really good at this, but they're not good at this, so let me attack them there because they're not gonna know how to react. And that's not what we're supposed to do. That's not helping each other out. And like, karma sucks, and you don't want to go ahead, maybe you won't expect it from that person, maybe it's not going to happen from that person, like they're not going to return it back, but at one point all of this makes a 360 and it'll come back. But yeah, so I feel like this video is all over the place. Lovely. But so the weather here has been super crazy lately, like super crazy. So one weekend it was like really hot, one of those days, and the next day there was like a tornado warning and it was raining, and the following day we had snow. I had gone out of town, so I didn't get to see the snow, but it was snowing. And I just don't understand, like, how can all of this happen in just 3 days? But right now, the weather actually looks sunny outside, and it's supposed to be in the 60s, so I'm super excited about that. I'm excited to finally go do something. I just finished a test, like I told you guys, so I haven't started my new class, so I feel like I have some free time to go out and do something just for myself. So I want to do that, hopefully. But how have you guys been? I feel like I haven't talked to you. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's not a bad thing. I think it's okay to disconnect every once in a while, so I don't regret being on social media. I feel like it's too bright here. Is it too bright? Okay. So I bought this that same day that I bought the other one. So this is what it looks like. Revolution, actually. Revolution, and it's like that banana color powder. And oh my goodness, I really like it. I feel like it really conceals those dark circles. Although it makes it super white. But maybe that's just because I'm very dark. But I do like how it stays matte. So I'm gonna let that bake, and I'm gonna let this bake. So I got a Red Lobster card for Christmas 2 years ago, and I haven't used it. I think it's somewhere in my purse, but I was wondering if those expire. Do you think that'll still be good, or do you think the money just runs off? I can already see the dollar bill just ran away from me. Or do you think just money runs out because of the time? What do you guys think? I feel like I need to go ASAP before they decide to get rid of Red Lobster, because I feel like everything's going away. Apparently Taco Cabanas are going away, and then I saw that Macy's was going away. It's all this online stuff. There was another store that like closed. What was it? Was it Charlotte Russe? I know it closed at the mall I would go to, but I don't know if it just closed in general or just certain stores. Oh my goodness, I'm making this worse. I think I'm fixing it, but really I'm making a mess. We're just gonna pretend that looks perfect because I'm just making it awful. Alright, so now let me go ahead and put some, I don't know how to do that. So I found out about, I was gonna say Vine, but it's not called Vine, TikTok, and I'm freaking obsessed now. All I want to do is watch TikTok videos and do TikTok videos, and I have so many things that I need to work on that I'm like, I can't afford this right now. Netflix, that's what I've been missing. I'm trying to finish these classes, so it's 6 classes. I'm trying to finish them as soon as possible because I feel like then I can go back to doing nothing. And by nothing I mean like watching Netflix, filming more videos, learning TikTok dances. Like, I'm missing out. But I need to get this done. I want to get it done and out of the way so that I can have a summer to study for the state exam and then pass. But I'm still deciding if I want to be like a real estate agent right away, like get my license, or if I want to wait, because apparently you can do what is it called? You can not cancel it, but like put it on hold, I guess, for like up to 2 years. I don't know, I haven't really read it, but like I know it's 2 years that I think you have it valid for. What should I do? My mistake. You have it for 2 years, so either you can decide to do it right away, or you can go ahead and wait to make it active. That's what I was trying to say. So it's an active status and inactive status. And so I don't know, I'm just gonna put chapstick, but I can't find it. So with the active status, it would only last for those 2 years, and then you'd have to take continuing education credits. But if I get my license and I'm inactive, then I wouldn't have to do my credits in the next 2 years, you know? But I wouldn't be able to sell houses either. So I'm still deciding. I don't know, because to be honest, I'm like super shy. I don't think I do good in that. But at the same time, like, it would be nice to start practicing for the future. I don't even know if that's something I want to do. Why is this looking like this? What have I done? Okay. I don't know. I kind of like myself without makeup better. Just kidding. Just kidding, but really I'm not kidding. Like, I'm looking a little crusty. So now I'm just gonna take some of that color, this one right here, and just gonna apply it underneath. Oh, that is super dark. Okay, I approve. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get some mascara really quick and then I'll be back. Alright, so this is the finished product. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so below. And like always, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.